Hello, everybody, and welcome to Japan. This is B.LEAGUE action, and coming at you live for the game between Nagoya Diamond Dolphins and the Sanin NEOPHOENIX. Well, fans excited here in Nagoya as their team chases a spot in the B.LEAGUE playoffs. A lot of games have to be won before that happens, but as you look at the standings, you can see that both of these teams, in fact, Santa and NEOPHOENIX up at the top in the Central Conference, and Nagoya Diamond Dolphins third in the Western Conference. But if the season ended today, they would be in the postseason, occupying that last spot. You got the two winners from each district or each conference, plus the next two best teams, or the next two teams with the best records. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins actually tied with the team in second place, but here is a look at how things went yesterday. It was Sanin NEOPHOENIX winning the battle 92-79. See, 4 more field goals were made in that game by the visitors, who truly are one of the surprise packages. 30 Ravena having his best season in Japan and showing some thunder. Boy, that was a highlight, wasn't it? 30 Ravena, the Philippines international, with the hammer. And Cody Clark with his powerful game, stepping up and knocking it down. And saying in anytime they can get the basketball down low to that guy, you can forget about it. He can go up strong and score. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, excuse me, that was Josh Smith from Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Anytime they get it down to him, he can go up and score, but it wasn't enough. Here's the roster for sign-in today coming out. 30 Ravena, Cody Clark, Ura, David Jazinski, and Kazuki Hosokawa will be starting. Meitan, Ota, Moriguchi, Kanemaru, and Yu playing for Coach Ono. So here are the starters coming out for Sanin. 30 Ravena, Cody Clark, Sota Aura, David Jazinski, and Kazuki Hosokawa. And the reserves coming out and giving some high fives as well. And just wanted to highlight the play of Aura, 26 years of age, 1.82 meters in height. And what he did yesterday, he comes in averaging 6.1 points, 3.9 assists, very solid production. Scoring, passing, rebounding, defense. And here's the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins looking to bounce back from yesterday's defeat. They come out with Franks, Parks, Bobby Ray Parks, here he is, Saito, Takumi Saito, Ito, Kikuchi, Imanishi, Nakatsuka, Josh Smith, had Wakano. Starters will be Franks, Suda, Nakahigashi, Etherton, and Sakamoto. And we're going to highlight here Saito, the 28-year-old, passing, throwing the lob down low to Etherton. He's averaging 4.8 assists per game, but he can score as well. As you can see, 11.5 points per game. So a hugely important player coming off the bench for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. And we wanted to highlight those two key players. So Saito and Ura. Man, that's what they did in game one. So the starting lineup for Nagoya is going to be Robert Franks, Yutaro Suda, Nakahigashi, Etherton, who just does everything, and Sakamoto. So here we are, just minutes away from the start of the second game between these two teams. So it's been a difficult several days in Japan following the earthquakes. A lot of deaths, a lot of people missing, and now there's a minute of silence. So the referees for today's game come out. Sean Dennis. And also Coach Ono. And again, heavy hearts for everybody coming into this game following the tragedy. Just brings some perspective. So again, the starting fives: Franks, Suda, Nakahigashi, Etherton, and Sakamoto. For Nagoya and Ravena, Clark, Ura, Jazinski, and Hosokawa. For Santa and NEOPHOENIX on the right. Well, good afternoon from Japan. We are underway the B.LEAGUE game between Nagoya Diamond Dolphins and Santa NEOPHOENIX, and Jazinski gets the first bucket for Santa. Diamond Dolphins look to respond, and Suda misses. His first shot goes off the rim and over the backboard. Gets it over just in time. No, he did not. Good defense. So Ura and Ono looking like they thought they did get it over in time, but Ura did not get it over in time. Sakamoto winning that little battle within the big battle of the game by getting possession back. Another miss from deep. Etherton with the rebound, passes it. Skip pass. They pass it around again. Another three attempt, and going up and scoring the first bucket, Suda. So that'll put him in a positive frame of mind, and Ravena misses it down low, and going behind his back and getting fouled, Sakamoto. Yeah, got him with his hip. So we're a bit of a shaky start for him. And Nagoya, who have already taken the lead, attack again. This time to three, no good. That was Sakamoto. Now from the left corner, missing it. Quickly the other way. Franks misses down low. Now 30 Ravena. Hands it off to Cody Clark. Signing back on top. Etherton drives in, looks at the ref, looking for the whistle, doesn't get it. Kuczynski bounce pass to Ravena, back outside to Cody Clark, who drifts in, passes it back outside, and then a little runner. And again, another miss from Hosokawa, and Cody Clark hustles back and gets the block. Higashi has to be a little bit more aware of who's chasing him down. Higashi trying to knock it in from deep and misses. So despite the Suda three-pointer, a little bit of a cold start. Etherton with the bucket, Suda with the three though, and Nagoya Diamond Dolphins with that 5-4 lead early on. That was Frank's first foul. That three-pointer is good from Ura gets his first bucket, and now a turnover. This was Ura on the last play down. Feet set, putting it up and in. Third to Ravena, denied. Robert Franks for three. Cody Clark able to chase it down. Long three-pointer, no good. Long rebound, though, to Kuczynski. Ravenna back outside. Cody Clark, his feet is set, and he misses. So cold start to proceedings here.
Number change, number 2, Saito Takumi. Number change, number 34.
Josh Smith checking into the game for the first time today. For Josh Smith down low for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. And he goes up and gets his first rebound and putback. Now, the pass thrown over the defense. 30 Ravenna goes up and misses. He appeals for the foul. Nothing called. Suda forcing his way in and whistled for the foul. Because Ura this time takes the charge. Yeah, that's a good call. Just kind of bulled his way in. Maiden checks into the game for the first time. Cody Clark into the corner to 30 Ravenna. And another quick foul called on Suda. A little bit of frustration from Suda. So he's going to go out after picking up his second foul. And that brings in another Filipino international, Bobby Ray Parks. And it's Parks guarding Ravenna. Now they switch. Etherton and Ura missing. Etherton. They pass it around. And the dump down low to Etherton. Makes a terrific grab and tried to make a difficult pass to Joshua Smith. But the defense batted it out of bounds. Here's Kanemaru. Got to keep an eye on him. He's a good shooter for Sanin. Mason takes it deep, has it knocked out of his hands, a little careless with the basketball. How about that? Flying in, and it's Saito dropping it over the rim for his first two. Nice contribution right off the bench for him. Nagoya back in front. Ravenna gets blocked. And the help comes. Bobby Ray Parks hands it off to Saito, who gets it up to Etherton. And he is fouled from behind by Mayton. And it certainly looked like that was a good block from Mayton.
Change number 14, Saito Takumi.
Saito checks into the game for Nagoya. Hosogawa also in. Here's Etherton. Etherton's had some good games this season. Comes in averaging 13.3 points, 8.9 rebounds. Makes the second. Pressing the lead. Etherton up to 11-7. Kanemaru guarded closely on the perimeter, so he puts it on the deck and drives to the basket and gets blocked by Sato. Excuse me. Here it is again, Sato. We're seeing a lot of rim protection today at both ends of the court. Saw Clark with a block earlier today for Sanin. And now they pass it around. Kanemaru from the top of the key. That's what he does. Etherton, quick pass, and Joshua Smith. Easy, big fella. You don't want to bring that down. You don't want to bring down the basket. Just goes to show the strength of that basket support system, because that is a very big man hanging on the rim. Etherton with the rebound. Josh Smith couldn't get it, so he hit the ball off the backboard. Now Cody Clark drives in and misses. Sato gets the rebound. So under 3 minutes to go, and it's Nagoya Diamond Dolphins up 13-10. Etherton, pump fake, steps inside, didn't want to give away the three, did sign in, so Etherton does the right thing and takes the open two, and Ono calls timeout. Mayton going for the block, so Etherton does the right thing by, again, stepping inside the arc and hitting the open J. And Etherton off to a good start today. He's got 6 points. Here's the recent form of Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. So you can see that they're desperate to come out and get a win today. Three losses in a row, 4 out of their last 5. Ito checks into the game for Nagoya, number 3. So Mayton crosses midcourt, plenty of time this time. And Santa NEOPHOENIX pushing the reset button. Hosogawa missing from the wing. Cody Clark, he puts it up from deep and misses. Front and back of the rim. Hosogawa with the rebound. And Kanemaru misses again.
Number 43,
Scott Etherton. Having taken a little bit of a break, comes back in.
Let's go Dolphins! Go Dolphins!
Putting it up and drilling it, Ito. Cody Clark showing his versatility, bringing the ball up the floor. Talking about Franks. Or up. Passes it down low, and Maton goes up and is fouled as well. So 3-point play opportunity. Sato called for the foul. You can see Coach Ono over there working the referee, saying that one of his players is having his jersey tugged. Bounce pass, Etherton goes up for the flush. Seven-point lead, the biggest of the game for the Dolphins, the Diamond Dolphins. Maton puts it on the deck, goes hard to the hole. Etherton goes over. Ito with the basketball. Here's Bobby Ray Parks. Etherton and Maton getting tangled up. Hosogawa misses. Ball goes over the backboard. There's the pass to Etherton. Catches and goes up and scores again. He's having a great game. Etherton, 10 points already. Four-second differential, the game clock and the shot clock, and 30 Ravenna buries the three-pointer. He's only been shooting them at about 25%. Here's a long attempt right before the buzzer. So a little bit of momentum reclaimed by Sanin right at the end by 30 Ravenna. They've won 9 out of their last 10 games. I mean, they've been winning games all season long. And they close the gap right at the end of 21-15 with that three-pointer. So Nagoya Diamond Dolphins 21, Sanin NEOPHOENIX 15. So that was a big shot by 30 Ravena. Everything was going the Diamond Dolphins' way, and 30 Ravena stroked his first three-pointer with the shot clock winding down to close the gap to 21-15. So that would have been a 9-point deficit. Now it's 6. Let's see if Santa Ana can turn this thing around in the second quarter. Right now, Diamond Dolphins have the wind in their sails, but that was well short. Osakawa rattles in another 3. So after the Sakamoto miss, now it's just a 3-point game. Etherton puts it up. Nice soft release over Dudzinski. Dudzinski yet to really get involved from a scoring standpoint. Just 2 points. And one coming. And suddenly this Yanti Mayton just kind of steamrolls Etherton into the basket support system. "27 years of age, Yanti Mayton." So suddenly the momentum with San In closing the gap to 3. And let's see if the Diamond Dolphins can do a nice pass down low. Pass it back outside to Etherton. He hands it off. Suda, and kind of lost his handle right at the end while being guarded by 30 Ravena.
Defense.
Minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Dudzinski. Good strong rebound by Sakamoto. Frank's back in. Quiet start for him. Nakahigashi dribbles back to Etherton. Nakahigashi. Will it be a knock it down Nakahigashi? Yes, it will. Good patient strike. His first bucket of the game. Nakahigashi. Here's Mayton. Entry pass to 30. Beautiful pass, 30 Ravena. Gets it to Mayton. And now the steal. And 30 Ravena has it. Spins, goes up, and closes the gap to just 2 points. And we're seeing the improved play this season of Ravena the last couple of sequences. Now Etherton almost loses it. Mayton putting the clamps on number 43. Nakahigashi drives, hands it off. Sakamoto. Sakamoto socks it to him once again. The 24-year-old. Ravena spins. Dudzinski on the baseline. Well, it's been a very un-David Dudzinski-like start to the game. Just 2 points. Joshua Smith comes back in. And Sato back in. And for the Diamond Dolphins, And now number 15 coming in for Sanin Yu. Tatsumi Yu averages about 1.6 points, 1.2 rebounds per game. Robert Franks doesn't drop, but Joshua Smith gets it. Goes back up, and he's called for the foul. He says, I got fouled before you called it. Call it the first time. There's no foul there. There was possibly a Kuczynski got him that first time. He goes out of the game. Well, the Holy Cross man sits down, slow start, first foul. And Joshua Smith goes to the line. It's a nice drawing there of Joshua Smith, number 34.
One more shot.
Takes his time, and the former Hoya misses the second.
Defense.
Kanemaru returns to the lineup for Sanin. Sato also comes back in for the Diamond Dolphins. Cody Clark, long three. And, well, that was a pretty good play by Sato. They can't call a foul on that, surely not. He had position, he just didn't get out of the way. Look at this. If they were going to call the foul, they should have called it immediately. You would have thought, because once they didn't call it, he just had his position, and then he was kind of like steamrolled. In any event, another chance for Sanin, down 5. Remember, coming off yesterday's 92-79 win. One of the hottest teams in Japan, Sanin, and it's Cody Clark going to work. Sato from deep. Well, he gets his revenge by knocking down the 3. Or at least he takes out his frustration after the call. Kanemaru picks up the dribble. And the foul called. This one. This one on Saito. We're getting the benefit of the call on that one. Well, as they say, the ball don't lie. So the first one stays out. Everton back in the game. where it makes the second. So Etherton returns to the fray. He's going to inbound the basketball. Somebody's got to be open. Joshua Smith down low. Mason and Cody Clark with that impressive front court defensively, and then Smith was in a great spot and just kind of lost control of the basketball, went out of bounds. All they had to do was go up. He would have had 2 points. Cody Clark forces his way in. Josh Smith with a quick pass to Etherton, who elects to hold it up. Sato to Smith. Back outside. Wide open three. Well, Joshua Smith could have taken an easier shot, perhaps, at least closer to the basket, but he saw Saito open, so he passed it out, but Saito missed the wide open three. That's the right play by Smith. I think so anyway. In 2024, you see the open three-point shooter, you give him the basketball. Timeout.
Defense.
4:20 to go in the first half. The Diamond Dolphins with their noses in front right now, but Santa and NEOPHOENIX lurking. Mason from deep. Rims out. Oh. Probably double dribbled there for a second. And the pass to Bobby Ray Parks. And he's fouled by Yu.
Number change, number 0, France.
And the pass, the shot from the corner, no good. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. And Bobby Ray Parks called for a travel. Didn't see that. Yeah, I think he did, actually. That's a good call. Kind of shuffled his feet a little bit.
All right, let's defense. Defense.
Here's Suda Rivena coming back into the game. 32-27, Rivena. Cody Clark. Oh, looks like a travel there. And Etherton. Is it to Sato? Over to Bobby Ray. Oh, Bobby Ray, that was a dangerous pass. Steps back behind the arc. Looks good. Gets off to the left. Cody Clark pulling his way down. And here comes Etherton. And a foul out on the perimeter. Ito goes down. He's going to be helped up. So Ura called for a very weak foul, but not much contact, shaking his head. Sato saying, give me the basketball, give me the rock. Or Suda's back in the game now. Suda's in the right corner. Sato up high. Sato. He'd already hit 1-3. The ball goes out. It'll stay at this end. Etherton is just so active for this team. Such a good player. Here's Franks. Haven't said his name much today. After that foul, now coming back into the game for Nagoya is Nakahigashi. Pretty much I would think more of a defensive game here. This team's not really pouring the points in. And Cody Clark this time does get the call. He goes down, and Suda has picked up his third foul. Fans getting a look at the replay. And Sean Dennis as well, and raising his hands to say, where's the foul? I think what the crowd is reacting more than anything is that Cody Clark, such a big guy, would go over with that type of contact. But give him credit. Gets to the line and makes the two free throws. And if the ball doesn't lie, he made both. Oh boy, wide open. Here's Franks. Etherton. Suda. Shot clock winding down. Suda has to launch it from a long way out, and this is everything. And a frustrating game for Suda. He's hit the 1-3. Well, they've led for most of the game. They don't want to find themselves trailing at halftime. I think psychologically that would be a real blow for the Diamond Dolphins. Cody Clark takes it deep. Jasinski, who's been quiet, remains quiet, no foul. He goes down. Etherton has it. Spins. Look at Etherton go. What a player. He is a gamer. And one. 14 points for Etherton. Just goes right around Ura, who has to admire the ball handling. And then he breaks out the gun show. Look at this. Three fouls as well on Ura. So really Ura and Suda are the two that are the most frustrated because of their foul issues. I thought Suda had 3 fouls, but he's only listed in the stats as having 2. Sergio Ravena. Will he make another contribution here late in the first half like he did at the end of the first quarter? Here he is, passing to the corner. Otagawa missing. Franks rebounds. And Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, who got a real boost from that three-point play by Etherton, now can extend their lead to 8, even 9 if they can knock down a three-pointer. Etherton. Here's Etherton for 3. So again, Sanin, one of the hottest teams in Japan, looking to get closer. Bounce pass to Dudzinski, and it's his second bucket. He's got 4 points. And timeout called by Sean Dennis. So Ura sitting down next to you, out of the game. 3 fouls. Ito comes in with 50.3 seconds. And let's see if they can execute what Coach Sean Dennis threw up in the timeout. Etherton tried to find Franks, forced it. It wasn't there. Now Dudzinski, who just scored down low, passes it back outside to Cody Clark. Cody Ravena gets in deep. Oh, beautiful play, 30 Ravena. And he cuts it to a 2-point deficit. Etherton and trying to get something right at the end. So the momentum reclaimed right at the end of the first half by Santa and NEOPHOENIX. And in each quarter, 30 Ravena comes out and finishes the scoring for Sanin. It's 35-33, Nagoya Diamond Dolphins on top of Sanin NEOPHOENIX at halftime. Well, Nagoya Diamond Dolphins on top at halftime. And here's how they got it going against a San NEOPHOENIX team that beat them 92-79 yesterday. 30 Ravenna had it going early, getting it to Cody Clark. And Cody Clark racing back on defense. And the three-pointer from Ura, and everything looked good so early for Sanin. Kanemaru, though, getting blocked on the drive by Sato. Etherton with a great pass down low to Joshua Smith. Beautiful bounce pass to Etherton. Delivered by Ito. Here's 30 Ravenna. He's made some nice passes today. Hosogawa capitalizing on that one, knocking down the three. And Ura with 30 Ravenna again delivering the beautiful bounce pass, this time to Mayton. Ura comes up with the steal, gets it to 30 Ravenna, who scores with the spin right at the end of the quarter, but Sato coming out, knocking the three in. Etherton with the rebound. Etherton's been terrific once again. Here he is, spinning, putting it up and in. And it's Nagoya Diamond Dolphins leading by just 2 points. Little run there right at the end by Sanin NEOPHOENIX, who have one more three, 2 less shots made inside the arc. You see a decisive advantage for Nagoya on the boards, 31-18. Points off turnovers, just 5 for Nagoya and 7 for Sanin. 18 points in the paint for Nagoya, 16 for Sanin NEOPHOENIX. 10 fast break points for Sanin NEOPHOENIX and 7 for the home team. Biggest lead of the game has been 9 points for Nagoya, but right now it's just 2. And here are a couple of the players that we highlighted before the game. Sanin's Ura, you see he's got 4 points, and 2 points have been scored by Nagoya's Saito. Etherton with 15 points, 5 points for Joshua Smith, 3 for Suda. That early threes had a frustrating game, really. 30 Ravenna pouring in 7 points to lead the way for Sanin NEOPHOENIX. Mayton has got 6. Clark also has 6 points. And the foul trouble. So indeed, Suda just with 2 fouls, not 3. So 3 players with 2 fouls, and Ura has 3 fouls. And look at that man on the right, bottom right there, looking for David Jasinski to become a little bit more influential in the second half for Sanin NEOPHOENIX. Remember, Sanin NEOPHOENIX coming into this game right at the top of the Central. They've had a spectacular season. That's the only way you can put it. They won yesterday 92-79. In the battle between these two teams, They come into this game with a 23-4 record. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, meanwhile, 16-11. So Cody Clark, look at that, trying to post up, trying to get it down low and get it to 30 Ravena, trying to post up Sakamoto, which he does. He gets the foul on Sakamoto. Here's 30 Ravena, another beautiful bounce pass from 30 Ravena, this time to Dudzinski, and we've got a tie game. Franks has yet to score. Here he is, driving. Etherton with the rebound. Boy, Etherton just does everything. Here he is. Nobody boxing him out. Etherton with 8 rebounds to go with his 15 points. Sakamoto drives in with the left hand and scores. And good defense, Sakamoto forcing the turnover. Now Franks back to Sakamoto. And this time, one pass too many, trying to get it to Etherton. I think he should have trusted himself and gone back up. And it leads to another bucket for Dudzinski. And that collision has left the Diamond Dolphin on the ground in a little bit of pain. Holding his right elbow. So it's Nakahigashi that Dudzinski knocks into. And we'll see if Sato comes in. He's going to come out of the game. Holding his right elbow. Well, he seems to be okay. He's laughing about it. Laughing about it with Sato. Suda for 3. That's good. That is a shot that he simply has to make. He needs to get involved in this offense. Dolphins go back up by 3 points. 30 Ravena not interested in the 3, and he charges. And now another Diamond Dolphin, Sakamoto, goes down after the collision with 30 Ravena. And 30 Ravena holding his hand like he had a nasty fall. And suddenly the game gets very physical. Oh. Well, I think in a perfect world, 30 Ravena takes that 3-pointer instead of driving. He's got to back himself. He's knocked one down today. Both players remain in the game. Etherton and 3-second violation on Franks. Looking at 30 Ravena today, though, he's had himself a whale of a game. 7 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. Good numbers from your point guard. You want him to collect those assists. Shows he's really involved in terms of the playmaking. Dudzinski backing up Etherton, and Etherton with the foul. Here's, boy, Dudzinski going up for the dunk. I don't know if he was blocked or if he missed it. And Franks finally gets on the board, stretches the lead to 5. But the answer immediately by Santa and NEOPHOENIX is number 14, Kanemaru. That's his second 3 of the game. Franks maybe starting to feel it after hitting that shot. Little Euro step, and Dudzinski flies in, and this time gets to the free throw line. There's Dudzinski, former Holy Cross star. A couple of guys, let's look at Franks' numbers. A couple of guys played their college basketball in the Northeast, Massachusetts. Etherton played at Northeastern. Dudzinski had a very quiet start to the game, starting to pick it up a little bit right now. And once again, we have a tie game. And again, you just wonder psychologically how this game will change if Santa and NEOPHOENIX take the lead. Joshua Smith's going to come into the game. Ura comes in with his 3 fouls. Also, Yanti Mayton comes into the game. And Ito. Or Saito, excuse me. Saito. Over to Etherton. Suda was open, now he goes under the basket. Saito puts it on the deck, goes right at you. Bobby Ray Parks. Joshua Smith with the rebound, has it knocked out of his hands, and here's Santin with a chance to go in front. And it's Cody Clark who misses the 3. Santin did lead earlier in the game by 2 points. 3.5 minutes into the second half, and we're all tied, knotted at 42. Etherton backs his way up, and Joshua Smith there for the putback. Nice shot by Ura. He's had a while to sit on the bench and contemplate things. Kind of wonder sometimes if playing that second game is a little bit harder than the first. Because it's 1 day later, and here's Joshua Smith. Ono appealing for an unsportsmanlike. Smith was quick to go over to help up Mayton. So returning to the game after falling on his right elbow is Maka Higashi, and he comes in for Suda. They are going to look at it, see if this is an unsportsmanlike. It's just a trip. Definitely stuck his right leg in there. Yeah. I think they might call it unsportsmanlike. Yeah. Well, we'll see what they do. I think it is. Nope, they keep it. They keep it as a normal foul. Joshua Smith breathes a sigh of relief. Central leaders, San NEOPHOENIX trying to take the lead. Sitting back in his zone now, the Diamond Dolphins. 2-3. 30 Ravena. Look at that pass from 30, and what a terrific block from Etherton on you. And Bobby Ray Parks. This time the blocking foul called on 30. Watch. Etherton clearly, easily the MVP for the Diamond Dolphins. So 2 fouls have been called to Ravena. I think by going over, he forced the referee to make a call. Otherwise, if he stayed on his feet, which I think he could have, there would have been no foul. Here's Etherton. Just continues to produce 17 points. Ravena with the putback. Etherton jumps it. Tried to get it to Joshua Smith. Robert Franks comes back in, and again, another candidate to really start to turn it up a notch. He's only got 2 points, 1 of 7 from the floor. Cody Clark in. Who's going to be decisive for San NEOPHOENIX? It's starting to look like it's going to be 30 Ravena. He gets it to Clark. 30 Ravena doesn't want the 3. And decides to drive in and does get the drive. So, well, he passed up the 3 that time, and he was successful making sure he didn't charge. And it's San NEOPHOENIX that have taken the lead. Nice reverse layup by Saito. Look at 30 Ravena going behind the back. Gets it back outside to Maton. And Bobby Ray Parks with the rebound. Bobby Ray Parks has yet to score. He's 0 for 4. He is due to put something up on the board. Here he is for 3. Again, another miss. And Franks kept it alive. It looked like it went off Joshua Smith's hands. Now, what I'm not sure of, have they used their challenge, or was that the referees that went to go look at the possible upgrade to the unsportsmanlike earlier in the quarter? So they are indeed going to use their head coach's challenge here, and I think they're going to win this challenge. Well, looking at it there, makes me wonder if Maton actually got it, reaching from behind. Look at this. Not here, but right there. They clearly cannot make a decision on this to overturn it. Because you're kind of blocked out on this angle by 30 Ravena. Look at this. Maton comes down, so he hits the ball. They would need to have a different camera angle. Yeah, they're going to keep it at this end. Once they slowed it down, you could see that I thought it was worth a gamble. Once they slowed it down, you could see that Maton definitely reached over. And now Joshua Smith is saying, I was fouled on that play and nothing was called. Pretty sure that's what he's saying. With my limited lip reading skills. Joshua Smith gets it and goes up, and Maton can't stop him, and the big fella takes it up to a 50-48 lead. 9 points now for Joshua Smith. 3 points. Doesn't drop for Hosogawa. Now quickly Franks. An offensive foul, moving screen is Bobby Ray Parks. And he sends 30 Ravena tumbling to the hardwood. Watch this. Ooh. Didn't hit him in the head though. He's holding his face like he was hit. There was definitely contact. And they called the foul on Parks. Now they're going to review and see if this is unsportsmanlike. No way. No way is this an unsportsmanlike. I can't even believe they're looking at it. I think maybe the reason why Ravena gets up. No, that's not an unsportsmanlike. And I really think Ravena's reaction is a little bit exaggerated. Yeah, there was contact, the collision. And they're going to keep this the same, I'm confident. Yeah, absolutely no way was that unsportsmanlike. But the way the player reaction is, sometimes it gives the referee the thought that he needs to go and review it, that they do, and well, Bobby Ray Parks is going to sit down. Torres today for the Diamond Dolphins. Here is the jump shot, no good by Ura. Good chase, and not able to stay in bounds is Sato. Through to Ravena, saving it. Got to be careful. He almost started a fast break for the Diamond Dolphins. Three-point look for Cody Clark, not there. And Franks has it. And right now it's the Diamond Dolphins. Seem to have got their noses back in front. Let's see if they can build their lead. And they do indeed. Short little jump shot by Ito. He's got 4 points. Mason the pass. Oh, spectacular play. Alley-oop by Ravena. He's really showing his hops today. A little bit of hang time for Ravena. 30 Ravena. Finding that comfort zone in Japan. With Franks. And gets over to Sato, who hands it off to Smith. Beautiful bounce pass, Smith. Give and go. And Sato will go to the line. So Joshua Smith doing a nice job here. And Sato goes past Uro, who commits his 4th foul. No, they call that. Oh, Uro's lucky because they called it on Clark. Etherton and Jadzinski both in the game now. Etherton has had a breather. He comes back in to Joshua Smith. And Sato takes the lead back up to 3. So again, the Diamond Dolphins have had their struggles of late, and they're looking to get back on track. Everton just almost got the offensive rebound. They've lost 3 in a row and 4 out of their last 5 games, including yesterday, 92-79. And there is a good interior defense on Maton. Watch this. Good block there. Yeah, that's just great defense. 53-50. Chance to stretch the lead even further. Ito calls the play, and offensive foul on Franks, I believe. No, it's on Etherton. Excuse me. 3 fouls on Etherton.
Defense.
1:21 remaining in this third quarter. A lot of time left. Budzinski for 3, ties it up. And after a quiet first half, Budzinski has really heated up in the second. We're going to have a look and see if that was a 3. If it's a 2, he's got 12 points. If it's a 3, he's got 13. Here's, look at his feet. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, his feet look like they're behind the line, but as he starts to go up, it looks like the front of his shoe comes down on the line. They do not come any tougher than this. Look at this. He's behind the line, but then as he goes up, I think they're giving him a 3, but let's see. Yes, they do. That was tight. So 13 points for Budzinski. Franks. Oh. They're going to count it? Or they're going to call a charge. A charge on Franks, who can't get into the flow of this game offensively at all. Look at this. Yeah. He definitely slammed right into the defender. I think the best case scenario for him in that situation is either a no call, or rather it's a no call, because they're not going to call a blocking foul. So the NEOPHOENIX with a chance to go back in front. We're up. Over to Maton, drives hard and gets it to go. Took it right at Franks. Inside the final minute, Ito. And what's happened? They don't start the clock. So then we could look over at the scores table. I think it's a clock issue. And they haven't added the 2 points as well for Santa and NEOPHOENIX. I think that's probably what the issue is. Then there's the clock issue. They just had the Maton basket, and they haven't included that. So now they've added, for some reason on the graphic, we don't have the 55 points yet for San N, but that should be 55. So it's going to be Diamond Dolphins basketball, but they just got to add the 2 points, which they have in the official stats, but they haven't yet with our graphic.
16秒経っておりましたので、ゲームクロック 40.6 から3円ボールでの再開となります。
Now they've got it, 55-53.
Now number change, number 11, Suda Yutaro.
So they get possession and they go down and score 57-53, and it's their biggest lead of the game. And now an offensive foul complicates matters even more for the Diamond Dolphins. Yeah, they called the foul on Ito, turning into Hasegawa. So this is not going well for the Diamond Dolphins here at the end of the third quarter. So foul called on Ito. They'll take it down to about 7 seconds on the game clock. They're going to make the move. They're going to make it a little bit earlier than I anticipated. And the collision in the lane and a foul has been called. Maton goes down. Oh, Maton goes down because he got up and bowled over the opponent. So now second foul on him, and Chance, I think they went too soon there. They could have waited before they started their offense. So this is a gift of sorts for Ito and Nagoya to put him on the line with 6.7 seconds remaining. And Maton, meanwhile, is going to go out of the game. Well, big free throws in the grand scheme of things, when you consider the little run, the way the end of this quarter has gone anyway for the Diamond Dolphins. He makes the first. He needs to make this one, and then they need to get a stop at bare minimum. And he does not make it. Wow. Bucket here would really hurt the Diamond Dolphins. And they avoid it. Maton with the rebound, doesn't score. And that's how the third quarter finishes. Santa NEOPHOENIX outscoring Diamond Dolphins 24-19 in the third quarter. They lead it by 3 with 10 minutes remaining.
サイドボールから再開。Defense.
Fourth quarter underway, do or die time for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins as they again tried to get a win, which has been elusive of late. Good defense by Etherton, stopping Maton. Robert Franks goes in. Not getting any calls, Franks. Cora dumps it to Maton again. He goes up, he gets blocked by Etherton. Boy, Etherton is just amazing. Just terrific. Just put his hands up, 17 points. He hasn't been credited with any blocks, which is interesting because it looked like, I thought he'd had a couple of blocks already. Definitely had a block there.
Defense.
2-3 zone for the Diamond Dolphins. They give up the three to Ura and Maton with the rebound and putback.
Defense. Let's go, let's go.
10 points from Maton, 5 rebounds. There's Etherton, not able to corral that.
Defense.
Sanin leading by 5. Hosogawa for 3, and all of a sudden it's gone horribly wrong for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, who find themselves trailing by 8 points. Well, it was good help defense, knocking the ball away from Etherton, and then Hosogawa rattles it in. That's his second three-pointer of the game. He's got 6 points, 2 of 8 from deep. So it hasn't been a great shooting day, but that three-pointer helps. So the pressure now squarely on the Diamond Dolphins, who have been outscored by 10 points in this second half. And remember, they led by as many as 9 in the first. Franks puts it up, a long way out. Etherton with the rebound. Goes back up, lays it up and in. 19 points for Etherton. We're a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Kick outside, 30 Ravana. He's wide open, feet set. Oh boy, Maton, another offensive rebound.
Never change. Number 2, Sato Takumi.
Etherton's going to go out. They're going to give him a different look because Etherton has 4 fouls after that play. So a little bit of a break for Nagoya as Maton misses the first free throw. Diamond Dolphins fans trying to get him to miss his second. But he takes his time and sinks it. Franks helps bring the basketball across midcourt. Joshua Smith goes down low. And an air ball by Saito.
再現ボールです。
Defense.
Well, it's not been a great offensive showing for Nagoya in any stretch of the imagination. Without Etherton, they'd be in real trouble. Ball goes out of bounds, so they get it back.
名古屋ボールです。
Water. Water.
If that's Onura, I think that is... That's number 4. Yeah, that is. Ura picks up his 4th foul, so he's going to have to go out of the game.
7 member change. Number 1, Ray Park Jr.
Bobby Ray Parks comes back in with a chance to perhaps get his first points to the game. 0-5 from the floor. Cody Clark comes back into the game as well.
Go Dolphins.
Saito, nice. Oh, boy, the pass. Looked like a good pass. I don't know why Franks didn't catch it unless there was too much zip on it.
Defense.
I mean, you can't. It has to have something on it, or else the other team's going to steal it or deflect it. It's been a tough game for Franks. And the drive and the basket good by Mayton.
Let's go.
Franks, feet set. Finally, Franks hits a 3. First 3 of the game. He had missed his first 4. Like to a 6-point game. The sense of urgency has to be there for the Diamond Dolphins. Pass to 30 Ravenna, going up against his fellow Filipinos. Bobby Ray Parks passes it back outside. Kanemaru, it's his third 3 if it drops, but it doesn't. And Smith swoops in for the rebound, despite Mayton looking like he had position. Franks again, that's good. Suddenly Frank's starting to feel it.
Defense. Defense.
6 minutes remaining. Mayton drives, takes the bump. And the foul called on Smith.
ファウル名古屋34番ジョシュア・スミス、個人ファウル2、チームファウル2。シュートモーション中のファウルにつき3名が追加点を与えられます。
Dennis complaining, thinking that it shouldn't be a shooting foul. So you could hear him say he was on the ground when he fouled him. But Mayton goes back to the free throw line, where today he has made just 1 of 4. Mayton takes his time, drills the first. And indeed makes both. So the San and NEOPHOENIX fans that have made the trip, full of smiles. It's a 6-point lead for the visitors. Frank's fouled by Kanemaru.
ファウル再現14番、金丸康介、個人フ チームファウルに名古屋ボールです。
Let's go, let's go! Go, Dolphins!
5:42 remaining. Getting close to winning time. Which team is going to make the decisive plays to get this second game between the two teams? And Bobby Ray Parks finally gets on the board with that tough drive, cutting the deficit to 4. 30 Ravena answers, but misses. He did the hard work. He just missed the shot. Go back to Bobby Ray. Nope. It's going to be Pseudo. And Pseudo was wide open. Here's a shot, and it is a big one. Kanemaru, a tail of 2 3-pointers, and it makes you wonder, is that going to be decisive? Instead of cutting the deficit to 1, Suda misses, and Kanemaru goes to the other end and buries the 3. The Diamond Dolphins swimming in dangerous waters once again, trailing by 7 points, trying to avoid falling to a 4th consecutive defeat. They had such a great start to the season, winning their first 7 games, and they lost 3, but then they went on another long winning streak, winning 6 in a row. But of late, it's been tough. They've lost 8 of their last 11, 4 of their last 5. And the miss gives it back to the visitors, San NEOPHOENIX. Saito had an open look, but they turn it over. Here's Saito. And Suda drives in, gets it to drop. Didn't settle for the jumper that time. And Etherton's going to come back into the game. Cody Clark gets it to, nope. Good interception there by Frank. Bad pass by Clark. Franks is going to go all the way and held on to it too long. He had Bobby Ray Parks wide open. You got to get it to your jump shooter. Parks was wide open in the right corner. He waited too long. Look at this. Yeah, I mean, he's got to know where his shooters are and get him the basketball instead of taking on 3 players. Under 4 minutes to go now. San NEOPHOENIX trying to lower the boom. It looked like they had when Kanemaru hit the 3-pointer. Cody Clark now going to the free throw line. where he has made his only 2 attempts today. Cody Clark. Only 6 points today, now make it 7. He hasn't made a 3, he's 0 for 5, but he does have 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And Etherton has just fouled out, going for the offensive rebound. Sorry, going for the defensive rebound. Watch this. Well, that's a pretty weak call, really. Looked like Mayton just kind of fell over. Did a good job, though, of getting position. To collect the rebound. And Sean Dennis, having just put his star back in the game, now loses him. And Mayton misses the first. Makes the second. 16 for Yanti Mayton, and it's a 7-point lead. Double team, get rid of it. Joshua Smith has it, and foul called. So Mayton whistled for his 3rd foul. 3:35 remaining. Still time here for the Diamond Dolphins to get the win. They have really struggled, though, at this end of the floor. 30 Ravana comes back into the game. It's been a good game for him. 13 points, right on his season average. 7 points. There's a couple of steals, a couple of spectacular baskets. And good play. Bobby Ray Parrick finds Joshua Smith. Makes you wonder why they don't do that more often. 11 points for Smith. And offensive foul called on Cody Clark. And that foul has just given Nagoya a little bit of hope. A little bit more hope, in fact. (72-67). Go back to Smith. Smith needs to go post up. He needs to go down low. Bobby Ray Parks. Good defense. Robert Franks, shot clock about to expire, and 3-second violation on Smith. Well, good defense by Sanin. Didn't give Nagoya too many options. And look at Mayton going in for the hammer. Wow. Throwing it down. Suda for 3. And Sanin ball with 2:17 remaining. But Suda, it looked good leaving his hands, but He's now 2 of 6 from deep. Kanemaru has it. He's been good. There's Maton again, catches, turns. Josh Smith comes up with the basketball. If they can knock down a 3 here, it could get interesting. Oh, Franks is going to put it up from way outside. .140 remaining. A basket here, and it probably is going to seal the deal. Cody Clark. Kanemaru over to 30, Ravena. And he doesn't make it. Joshua Smith rebounds. They got to go quickly. San N were able to use up most of the shot clock. 3-point shot, and Suda can't make it again. And it's going to be San N basketball. And Dennis is going to use his coach's challenge on this one. He might win. He might get this. That certainly looks like it went off of San N, off Kanemaru. So this is going to be Nagoya basketball. I was wondering how they didn't get that in the first place. It looked pretty obvious. And you'd have to say this is their last chance. They've got to get something. They're going to overturn this. Indeed they do. Will it be Suda that takes the 3, perhaps, or Franks? They each have. Suda has a couple of 3s. Franks has 1. They've made just 5 3s all day. You don't have to shoot a 3. You can go inside. Joshua Smith, perhaps. Here's Bobby Ray Parks. He drives in. And they had a good look. They didn't make it. And you'd have to think that their time is now up, especially if San N use up all the time on the shot clock. Cody Clark showing the handles, driving in, scoring, and San N NEOPHOENIX go up 76-67, their biggest lead of the game, and closing in on another victory. It'll be number 24 on the season. And I think what's impressive today about San N is that they're kind of winning ugly. It hasn't been something beautiful, but sometimes you have to win ugly. Maton has 18 points, Ravena 13, Dudzinski 13, Clark 9, Kanemaru 9. The 13 points and overall performance of Ravena really impresses me. Maton has been strong. Kanemaru has done what he's needed to do, coming off the bench and providing some firepower. And the offense has really just kind of ground to a halt for the Diamond Dolphins. So they're facing a sweep, 5th loss in 6 games, and Sean Dennis looking for answers. Granted, they were playing one of the best teams in the competition this weekend, if not the best. Alvar Tokyo went into today's action 23-4, just like San N NEOPHOENIX. Albert winning today as well. So there's Joshua Smith. They settle, they go for the three, they miss it, and Franks picks up the loose ball. Some good fortune getting it back to a 7-point game. They're going to need some help now. They need to get a steal, quick turnover. Question is, are they going to foul or just chase it with their defense? I don't think they'll foul. Nakahigashi re-enters the game, number 12. Cody Clark, guarded by Nakahigashi. Look at him handle the ball. He does it well for a big guy, doesn't he? Look at him. Has it taken away, though. One dribble too many. Franks has it. And the blocking foul called. But before the shot, Franks will get a couple of free throws because Sanin's over the limit. And Ura is out of the game. That's number 5. Yeah, that's an easy call. Not that it's going to stop him from complaining. So 5 fouls and Ura goes out. He had a couple of tough calls early on. I'll give him that. Ono doesn't want to take any chances. He's going to call timeout to discuss how they want to close this thing down. Etherton's fouled out of the game already. He's got 19 points. Smith, Franks, Suda, and Ito scoring 11, 9, 8, and 5. That's Etherton. So 29.1 seconds remaining. If Franks makes both of these, it's a 5-point game, and then there's just a little bit of hope. Now it's a 2-possession game.
One more shot.
10 points now for Franks. Didn't get it going until this fourth quarter. Makes both. It's a 5-point game if they can get a steal. It gets interesting. Pass it up the court, 30 Ravane, and now they got to get the foul and put the visitors on the line. And it's going to be Hosogawa. He has not attempted a free throw yet today. 4 fouls meanwhile on Franks. Makes the first. Still a 2-possession game. If he makes this one, it gets really difficult. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins fans hoping for the best. But Hosogawa lowers the boom. Makes both attempts. Takes it back to a 7-point lead. And once again, another timeout. Down 7, 26.3 seconds to go. What kind of magic can Sean Dennis whip up now? San NEOPHOENIX, arguably the story of the season with how they have racked up the wins, gone to the top of the Central. Last year, you probably have to say it was Yokohama with Yuki Kawamura. And today and yesterday coming to Nagoya, albeit Nagoya have been struggling, the Diamond Dolphins, but to get a sweep of them would just reinforce how this San NEOPHOENIX team is definitely a force to be reckoned with. They don't have much time. Franks. They get it to Smith. 15.7 seconds. 5 points the difference. 30 Ravena arguing, appealing for a travel rather. Doesn't get it. Now they got to get a foul quickly. Kanemaru will go to the line after being fouled by Bobby Ray Parks. And he can all but slam the door shut if he makes these two. If he misses these, there's just a little bit of hope, a sliver of hope. But if he makes it to take it back to a 7-point lead, you just can't see them coming back. Ura's fouled out, but he's applauding his teammate. Been a really nice game off the bench today for Kanemaru. He's got 10 points, 11. He's made 3 threes. Third to Ravena. I don't know why he commits that foul. I don't get that from 30. I mean, that's unless you're trying to prevent a 3-point shot, but you're stopping the clock, and the clock is really the enemy for Nagoya. You don't want to help him out. So if he makes these two, it's back to a 5-point game. It could be that he will. Yeah, I think he's going to try to make them both. Well, he could try to miss this intentionally, and they could try to get a 3. Yes, he does. And they get it, and now they're going to shoot a 3. Bobby Ray Parks puts it up. Well, that would have been interesting if he'd made that. Well, a little bit of excitement right there at the end, but Nagoya Diamond Dolphins not able to capitalize. San NEOPHOENIX do it again. They sweep this weekend, winning at 80-74 over the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Well, it doesn't get any easier for Nagoya Diamond Dolphins because they're going to have to go up against the Ryukyu Golden Kings. Then they've got a couple of games against Seahorses Makawa. Who are second in the Central, albeit 18-9. And then they'll have a couple of games against Sendai 89ers. And Sendai also, well, they're 5th, so that'll be a little bit more manageable, you would think. And for San NEOPHOENIX, coming up for them, a couple of games. One against Toyama Grouse, and then Effie Nagoya. So they get the sweep. And San NEOPHOENIX in a good state of mind right now with Coach Ono. They struggled today. They trailed for much of the game. They come out and get the W. San NEOPHOENIX fans glad they made the trip today. And for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, continues to be a struggle, and they've got to come up with some answers. You can see who these two teams again playing next. San NEOPHOENIX against Toyama Grouse. And Ryukyu Golden Kings will be the next opponents of the Diamond Dolphins. So those were the words from Coach Ono. Clearly happy to get the win, happy to get the sweep against the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. It wasn't pretty, but it was enough. And these passionate, devoted San NEOPHOENIX fans really excited. They didn't, he was saying that their offense didn't run at its usual pace throughout the game. But the fact that they were able to get 2 wins against Nagoya, same prefecture match, is a good result for them. Now here's David Dzinski.
振り返っていかがですか？
It was a good game for us. It was an emotional game. We knew Cody was going to be very motivated this weekend, and we all wanted to get some wins for him. And I'm very happy with the way we played.
もちろんコティ選手の古巣である、名古屋さんとの戦いだったので、とても彼も、モチベーション高く、あとチームとしても彼のために勝ちたいというところがあったので、本当に勝てていい試合になりました。
はい、2023の終わりから6連勝とチームはすごく勢いに乗っていると思うんですけど、その強さの要因っていうのはどこでしょうか。
We're trying to change the culture a little bit here because we have a lot of guys returning and some new guys, and we want to build a team that's expects to win. And today we're missing some guys, but I think somebody once said next man up mentality, and that's what we showed this weekend. And I think we can keep winning games like this.
もちろん何人か選手が欠けている中なんですけれども、やっぱりどの選手も、次に自分がやってやるんだっていうそういうメンタリティーを持って挑んでますので、どの選手が活躍してもおかしくないような試合になってますし、そういう試合でどんどん、そういう気持ちがあるからこそ勝ち続けているんだと思っています。
はい、今日も愛知ダービーということでたくさんの3円ブースターさんが応援に来ています。画面越しで応援している3円ブースターさんにも一言お願いします。
I mean, it's great. I'm so happy to see you guys hearing all the Phoenix chants in the arena today. So thank you for your support, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks at home.
こういうアウェーのところでも本当にフェニックスの、ファンの皆様がたくさん応援をしてくださるおかげで勝てていると思います。また数週間後に、試合がありますので、その時も会場でお待ちしております。ありがとうございます。
はい、今日大活躍でしたタジンスキー選手でした。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
So those were the words from David Dazinski saying they wanted to win this one for Cody, and they got the win. And continuing to build a winning culture at San NEOPHOENIX. One other point for Ono, he said that he was going to actually hold a New Year's party with his friends because the All-Star game is going to be held next week. So that's, and they get the opportunity. So a delayed New Year's party, but a New Year's party nevertheless. So here's a look back at the highlights. Cody Clark, who Dazinski was talking about, getting the block. And we had Ura coming out and hitting a three, but that was about it for him today. He kind of struggled in every respect. Sato came out, gave the team a lift. And then we had Joshua Smith going up for the two-handed rim jammer. Etherton led the way for the home side. Thirty Ravana doing a great job. Really see how he's developed. He's grown this year. His explosiveness, 30 Ravana, his passing. If he continues to pass as well as he did today, boy, this is a really good sign for San NEOPHOENIX. Here he is on the break, spinning and putting it up and in. You know, for the most part, played under control today. Obviously, still feels much more comfortable driving than shooting the three, although he did hit a three today. Dazinski finding it rough going in the first half, and then Etherton scoring with the spin and the and one. The second half started, and it was really a better start for the visitors. They came out, hit some threes. Kanemaru was tough coming off the bench. Ura hitting that three, or that jumper. Saito scoring with the reverse layup. But Jasinski scored. It just wasn't, the offense just wasn't clicking for Sean Dennis's team. Everton, that time, not able to corral it, and they get punished at this end with Hosogawa knocking down the three. Left it too late, really, to get it going today for his team. They got to run some more screens or something for Franks if they want to utilize his, as well as Bobby Ray Parks. I don't know why they don't run more for Bobby Ray in terms of trying to free him up to take some threes. Suda scoring there. Never really gotten the flow, although he did hit the early three. Good bounce pass, Kanemaru, and then that dunk from Mayton with authority. And then Cody Clark going in and putting the final touches on a good win and a sweep. So those are the numbers. 5 more threes made by San N. They were out-rebounded pretty decisively by 14, but it didn't matter. They were still able to win relatively comfortably in the end. San N scored 26 points off turnovers in the end. In fact, 29, according to this. Free throw shooting was a big part of their success as well. They made 14. See the relief fund as fans leave, giving money to aid the earthquake victims. And that was our head-to-head matchup beforehand. Saito and Ura, and you can see what they did. So Saito Ura didn't do that much, but he did have 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you had Saito with the 5 points and the 6 assists. Etherton, 19 points, led all scores. Mayton finished with a flourish. He had 18. 30 Ravena had 13 points. Joshua Smith was pretty effective today, had 13 points. Franks, most of his 11 points coming when it was too late, 11. Jasinski picked it up in the second half, and that really helped. But 30 Ravena wasn't just his scoring, it was his playmaking today that really helped San and NEOPHOENIX. 7 assists, which I think we'll see him as his team's leading assist man. Yeah, he definitely led them in assists. Okay, so here is the upcoming schedule again, and San and NEOPHOENIX will be at home to Toyama on January 17th. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins will be at home to Ryukyu Golden Kings. So those 2 games will be played in 10 days' time. Toyota McGrath is winning against Yokohama today, so that'll be Sanen's next opponent. Thought they played well yesterday as well. And obviously the Ryukyu Golden Kings, one of the better teams in this competition that Nagoya will have to go up against as they try to turn things around. So one of the players helping with the relief efforts. So that's it, 80-74, San NEOPHOENIX winning it over the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins to complete a 2-game sweep of their opponents this weekend. In fact, that was Nakahigashi that was helping raise funds for the victims. So that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody.